Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I know that I have promised you guys a monthly Bare Minerals video, and I just wanted to do something different than an actual tutorial. I may still do an all Bare Minerals tutorial this month, but I just had this idea. A lot of people really liked the Bare Minerals Q&A that I did a while back, and I just thought that I would do a frequently asked question video over a lot of questions that you guys asked me about Bare Minerals. So I've kind of went through my channel and then my Facebook page and my Instagram and just everywhere where I've remembered that people have left me questions about Bare Minerals, and I'm just going to answer those in this video today if you guys are interested. So again, if you guys have any comments for me, leave them down below and I will use those in future videos.
Really? Y'all know I'm a YouTuber. I just try to make videos for these people and you always ruin it because you're on your motorcycle.
Okay, so this is a question that I've answered actually a lot of times on my channel, but I know new people who are just coming in don't always see this. And it's a frequently asked question. I get it on almost any Bare Minerals video that I post, and it is a lot of people saying that after they've worn their Bare Minerals original foundation, their skin starts to itch. And the reason for that is that you are sensitive to the bismuth oxychloride in the, I think it's bismuth oxychloride, is that how you say it? Yeah, bismuth oxychloride in the foundation, and it's essentially, it's important to know that the Bare Minerals the original foundation has 5 ingredients in it, and that's it. So it's extremely rare that you would be sensitive to that ingredient, but that is what is making you kind of have that itching sensation, especially when it mixes with sweat. So if you're an excessive sweater and your foundation gets mixed up with that, it will probably cause you to itch, maybe mildly or maybe severely. So my biggest recommendation is using the matte foundation. The matte foundation does not have bismuth oxychloride in it. So it's a lot better for more sensitive skin types and also more acne prone skin types. So that's definitely the biggest thing for those of you who are kind of feeling like it gives you that itching sensation. Try out the matte and see if it kind of helps out with that. A lot of people who are new to Bare Minerals will message me and say, I know I want to buy the starter kit, but what other products do you think that I would need to get started? And the only other product that I seriously think that you guys would need as far as getting started with like your complexion is a powder concealer. So our bisque, our Well Rested, Summer Bisque, depending on your skin type, just one of those 2 products I think is going to give you an absolutely flawless complexion. That is my go-to for any type of full coverage look. So I wear fairly light in my foundation, so I wear Well Rested as my powder concealer because it's a lot lighter than the bisque powder concealers. But if you're darker than me, then take a look into the bisques. So the only other thing that I would seriously say you guys absolutely need, like this is going to give you that perfect look, is the powder concealer. So that is my opinion on that. How do I know what undertone I'm going to be in Bare Minerals? Bare Minerals has 3 undertones. You've got cool, warm, and neutral. I would say at least like 70% of the time people are neutral. They prefer that neutral undertone, not too pink, not too yellow. So I think it's just really important that you kind of analyze your skin, and if you feel like you can't even really tell, like me, I just look in the mirror and I'm like,
I look normal, I guess.
Go with the neutral. I feel like the neutral is your safest bet. Unless you have a really golden or olive complexion, then I would stick with a warm undertone. I would say the least common undertone is obviously cool, which is what I kind of mentioned before. A lot of people stay away from the cool undertone. But again, if you have a lot of problems with foundations oxidizing on your skin and turning yellow or orange on you, then I would try out a cool undertone. So that's kind of my best advice without being able to see you guys. Name your foundations in order from your favorite to your least favorite. This is so easy for me. My first favorite would have to be the original. I would not trade it for anything. It is my go-to foundation. It has always been my favorite, so it's hands down going to stay my favorite until they come out with something that changes my mind otherwise. Secondly would be the Bare Skin Serum. It's just phenomenal on my dry skin. It's flawless, it's lightweight. It's just a really nice switch between the original whenever I do have more of a drier texture to my skin. My next would be the matte. Even though I do not have oily skin or necessarily problematic skin, and I don't necessarily prefer a flat finish, I still feel like it is very similar to the original, just a little less luminosity. And then the last one would have to be Ready. Ready is a foundation that I feel could definitely use a lot of improvement. You guys know I'm completely honest, even though I love Bare Minerals to death. And I talk about them all the time. Ready formulation to me definitely needs to be reformulated. Even with the appearance of the foundation, a lot of the times I get complaints about the Ready foundation creating like a film over the top. I have no clue why it does that. It is beyond me. It's the weirdest thing ever. But just for me, Ready kind of tends to show up on my skin a little bit more. It tends to enhance my pores. So yeah, it would definitely have to be my least favorite. It's not an awful foundation, but I do feel it could use a lot of improvement. So a lot of people watch my videos and they know I'm not only obsessed with Bare Minerals makeup, but also our skincare line. And I get asked a lot of the times from people, what is or what would be your recommendation to get started in the skincare? And I have 3 recommendations that I always tell people. I always tell people these 3, and these used to come in a set called Youth Revealed, and I think the set was like 25 bucks. It was an amazing value to get to try these products, and unfortunately Bare Minerals discontinued the kit. Bring it back, Bare Minerals. It was legit the best skincare starter kit of life. But I'm basically going to talk about what came in that set. So my first recommendation would be our Purifying Facial Cleanser. Purifying or Deep Cleansing Foam, I think they're both phenomenal cleansers. Purifying is the more popular choice. I think they're both equally great, but Purifying Cleanser is a really gentle everyday liquid cleanser. You can use it morning, night, take your makeup off with. It just gets the job done. It's a really good multi-purpose cleanser, so that would be my first recommendation. Secondly would be a Purely Nourishing Moisturizer. We have these in combination skin, normal to dry, and dry skin. If you buy normal to dry or combination, you're going to get it in a pump bottle like this. If you buy dry skin, you're going to get it in a jar because it's really, really thick. So I think it's essential for everyone to have a moisturizer. These are perfect everyday moisturizers. You can wear them underneath your makeup. Even the dry skin cream I'm able to wear underneath my makeup. So I think it's definitely essential for everyone to have one of these moisturizers. Lastly would be a preventative treatment, and whenever I talk about a preventative treatment, I'm not targeting one product because I think it's going to depend on your skin type and your age. My favorite preventative product from Bare Minerals is the Biolucent Mineral Brightening Treatment, and this is their latest skincare kind of preventative product. But this is basically a mixture. I would say it's not as thick as a moisturizer. I can't necessarily use it as a moisturizer, but it's not as thin as like an oil. But this is basically going to help brighten your complexion and fade any dark spots or sunspots. This is just a phenomenal product. It literally leaves my skin glowing. I use it morning and night. So if you have, if you're in my age range, I think this is a great preventative product. If you have a little bit more of a mature skin type, then our multi-wrinkle repair would be great for you. And if you have really, really dry skin, the Active Cell Renewal Night Serum would be a really great option because it helps to boost your moisture levels when you go to bed at night. So those are 3 preventative products that I would kind of recommend depending on your age and your skin type. And kind of just what you're looking for. So those are the 3. Those are the 3 that I think that you would do great with. Okay, so those are some of the most commonly asked questions. Again, if you guys have more questions for me, leave them down below and I will definitely throw those into my next series. Let me know if you guys like these types of videos. I just kind of want to do them for informative purposes because I can't always comment back to every single video, especially if it's on different videos. So yeah, just let me know your comments down below and I would love to answer them for you in the next video. Bye!